everyone and welcome back to my humble channel. Today I'm going to review the Chanel boy bag. It's been like 3 months that I have bought this bag, so I have used it like 20-30 times, and I think I'm able to do a review now. So if you're interested to hear my honest opinion about this bag, please keep watching. And also I would like to discuss with you some other issues, such as why I chose the lambskin leather and why I chose this particular size. So let's go on, because this is going to be a long video, guys. So let's get up close and personal now. I will give you a better view of the bag. This is the color, it's the burgundy color, one of the signature colors that Mademoiselle Chanel loved. As everybody knows, Coco Chanel loved black, beige and burgundy colors, and she used them a lot. And the classic flap bag has the burgundy interior, so I decided to go for the burgundy boy bag. The hardware is the shiny gold one. I love the color of this hardware. Sometimes it is yellow gold and sometimes it is sort of a white gold. So you can have two in one, if you know what I mean. As I have already said, I have used this bag for like 3 months now, and there are no visible scratches or marks whatsoever, as you can see here. It is still puffy and shiny, and it still keeps its structure. It's not very easy to open the bag because it's new. You just press these buttons here to open it. And if you have a look at the interior, it's good as new, no scratches whatsoever. The interior is made of fabric. It has a back pocket with a zipper, which you can only find in the new medium size. If you go for the old medium boy bag, you don't get the zipper on the back pocket, so I think it's an added bonus that influenced me to buy the new medium size, which is also bigger and carries more stuff. Okay, another thing I have forgotten to mention is that the Chanel boy bag comes in 4 sizes: the small, the old medium, the new medium and the large. But although the small boy bag is extra cute, I decided to go for the medium one because the difference in the price was something like 200 euros. If I remember correctly, I'm not sure, I think it was 200 euros. And another thing is that you can carry more stuff in the medium compared to the small boy bag. Another thing I have forgotten to mention is that the Chanel boy bag was inspired by a hunting bag. This is the reason that the structure is so basic. You don't have many bells and whistles, if you know what I mean. You just have a simple flap. If you want a more structured bag, obviously you can go for the classic flap, which has a lot of pockets and a lot of history behind it. There is also a lot of history behind this bag because it was named after Boy Capel, the most serious lover of Coco Chanel, who has tragically died in a car accident. So there is a very romantic and interesting story behind this bag, guys. I went for the new medium size in the lambskin leather. The dimensions are 29 centimeters length and 20 centimeters height, and the strap is about 51 centimeters tall. So there are many options to wear this bag. You can wear it on the shoulder, you can double up the chain like so, and my favorite way is to wear it crossbody, because this is a sort of an androgynous bag, a unisex bag, so it upgrades the silhouette if you wear it crossbody, but this is my humble opinion. I went for the new medium size because it is a more square bag compared to the old medium size. The old medium size is sort of a rectangular bag, and because the Chanel boy bag is unisex enough, I decided to go for the new medium size because it gives it a more ladylike appeal, a more stylish appeal, and in my opinion it makes it more suitable to wear for formal occasions. And I tell you that I like to wear this bag for special occasions because it's lambskin, and I'm sure everybody knows that lambskin is very sensitive, so yes, you will have to baby it. You cannot carry it around on the bus or just throw it around in places, because I'm sure that many of you already know that the corners are very sensitive and very prone to scratches. I didn't have issues like this because I take care of my Chanel bags, because I have to work like 4 months in order to save to buy a bag like this, or even more. Anyway, so I take really good care of my Chanel bags. So, to continue, the lambskin is very sensitive and very prone to scratches. Yes, you have to baby this bag because it's lambskin. And yes, you won't be able to wear your nails long, because every time you try to open this bag, your nails are probably going to make tiny scratches in this part of the bag here. Another thing is that with lambskin, I don't know if this is a positive or a negative thing. For me, it's a positive thing. But the lambskin bags are usually more soft than the Caviar ones. Therefore, the shape loses its structure and it becomes more soft and less boxy, if you know what I mean. For me, this is a positive thing, because I don't want my bags to be boxy or, you know, I want them to look a little bit old, not destroyed old, but sort of I like the appeal of a used bag, an appeal of a vintage bag. Now, the positive things about the lambskin leather is that it is softer than the Caviar leather. It is more shiny than the Caviar leather. It is less boxy than the Caviar leather, as I have already explained, and the lambskin has sort of a luxurious appeal, and because the boy bag is unisex, the lambskin adds a more feminine vibe to it compared to the Caviar leather, because the Caviar leather has a more sporty appearance, in my opinion. Okay. You know what, initially I wanted to buy the Caviar boy bag with the ruthenium hardware, because I found it to be very edgy and very unique. However, when I have visited the Chanel boutique and I have been looking around, and the sales associate showed me the Caviar leather boy bag, the quality of the leather was not very good. It was sort of dull and I'm sorry, but it had a plastic appeal to it. It's I have noticed that the pebbled leather, the caviar leather in other words, used in the Chanel boy bags is different than the caviar leather used in the classic medium Chanel bag or the jumbo bag, because it is not as shiny as the pebbled leather or the caviar leather used in the classic bags, the classic Chanel bags. I don't know why. So, because the price of the bag, as everybody knows, is very very high, I didn't want my bag to look cheap and dull and whatever. I wanted my bag to look shiny and exceptional. I wanted to buy an exceptional piece. So I decided to buy the lambskin version, and if I'm brave enough to save another 4,000 euros next year, or hopefully 5,000 euros, because the prices increase like crazy, as everybody knows. Hopefully, if they improve the quality of the caviar buyback, I will buy it next year. But Chanel needs to do something about the quality of the leather used nowadays. I mean, like 2 or 3 years ago, the quality of the leathers used in the Chanel accessories was optimal. Nowadays it is not as good anymore. I'm sorry, but I'm here to give you my honest opinion, guys, and Chanel needs to do something about the quality of the leathers used. That's the quality goes down the drain, if you know what I mean. I'm talking about the bags, because the shoes are of optimal quality. So, this was my choice and I'm happy with it. I have been wearing this bag for like 3 months now, and I have used it like 20 or 30 times altogether. And there are no visible scratches or damages whatsoever. I'm happy with my decision. If you're hesitating to buy the lambskin leather, think about, first of all, in which occasions are you planning to use your bag? If you're planning to use it for an everyday bag, just forget about it. Go for the caviar leather. If you're planning to use it for the evenings and you are able to baby it and take care of it, go for the lambskin leather. However, one thing I can promise you is that the lambskin leather is not as sensitive as other YouTubers say. I mean, if you take good care of it, it's more likely to remain in a pristine condition. Okay, that was it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And if you have any more inquiries concerning this bag, don't hesitate to ask me, because I will be very, very happy to answer to your questions.